Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by. I wanted to help remind you that no matter what you're going through right now, you can still have a good day. Hey you guys, welcome back to another episode of It's a Good Day podcast. I'm so excited you guys are here with me. Oh my Lanta, you guys, it's been forever since I was able to come and talk to you guys. And I am so excited because I get to tell you all about what the heck has been going on in my life. And as you can see, we're not on the couch. Why? Because we're obviously in the kitchen. Didn't have to ask that question. So that means this episode is a what the heck am I doing here episode. I am in my kitchen because I'm going to make some cake. I'm making cake because I want to make cake. And that actually kind of ties into this episode. And while I'm making the cake, I'm going to be telling you guys about where the heck I've been. I just want to say I did not disappear, okay? These 2 months that I have been M.I.A, I have been doing things for myself. I've been doing things for my little family, just me and Amelia. And I've been doing things with my other additional family, all while Santiago has left. And if you don't know anything about that, you can go back to one of my previous episodes where I'm talking about Santiago joining the United States Air Force. Huh, that's a lot. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys what's been going on. So let's just go ahead and hop into it. But before we do that, I'm going to start getting my cake together. I'm making angel food cake because it's delicious. And all I need is water. And I cannot cook, so this is perfect. It's like ASMR, is that the word for it? Oh, there's 2 packs in here. That's cool. Oh, well, this is why I only need water. It's a whole egg white mix. That's funny. Oh, heat the oven to 375. Water in here and then we'll start talking. It smells like egg whites. I didn't know that there was a smell for it, but we're mixing, so we're talking. Like I said, I didn't purposely go M.I.A. After Santiago left for the Air Force, it just became very crazy around my house. I was not looking forward to living alone, kind of. I mean, I was looking forward to all the trips that I had planned after he had left. Yes, I took trips without him. I'm not awful. I actually went on a 2-week vacation to go see my sister, and that was very much needed. After Santiago left, I was so sad. So sad! Because, you know, it's just, we've been married for 2 years, and it's a new life once you're married to someone and enjoying life with them, and you don't know what you're supposed to do or how you're supposed to do it without them. So it was a big change when he first left because I started, you know, parenting by myself, taking care of a house by myself, bills by myself, and that was scary. So going to Florida was kind of like, oh, if I go to Florida, I don't have to worry about these things right now. And it was a blissful 2 weeks. However, I didn't go right away. I did spend, oh, I'm gonna spill. Oh, I did spill. I spent a week before or after he left at home. I spent a week working, and that was the longest week of my life, really, because I was so anxious and so excited to go to my sister's house. Like, I was ready. And then that week finally passed, and we went to Florida, and we drove with my dad, and it was a lot of fun, and we got there super fast. At least it felt like we got there super fast. And it was just a blessing in my life because I was able to go and just enjoy my sister, enjoy my dad, enjoy my niece, my nephew, and my daughter all together, and it was just such a really good time. Yeah, so when Amelia and I went to Florida, I was having the best time of my life. Like, that'll be a whole nother episode because there's just a lot packed into Florida itself, but I was so happy being there. I was happy to be with my sister, with some of my friends, at my old church. I was just happy to be living like the life that I used to live, I think, and I was just enjoying the fact that I didn't have to think about everything that was happening at home, and I didn't have to think about the life I was going to live for a little while Santiago was gone. Like, I could just enjoy my family and just enjoy my daughter and just have a really good time. However, I couldn't stay in Florida forever, and that angered me. I was so angry the day I got on the plane. Like, I did not want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to message anyone. I was just not in a good mood because I didn't want to leave Florida. I didn't want to leave my sister. But, you know, reality is I couldn't stay in Florida forever unless I bought a house there, which I seriously considered. But I didn't do it. If you're wondering why I'm still mixing, it's because I'm supposed to use a mixer and get the peaks in this. I don't need a mixer. I have my own hands. But there was a lot of things to look forward to coming back to Iowa. Like, Amelia was starting daycare, and that was something that I have wanted for the longest time. Because I just wanted her to be with me every day. I was so upset that beforehand she wasn't with me, but now she like gets to go to school where I work, and that's huge because I can see her every day. You know, I don't have to drive everywhere to go get her. It's just an easier lifestyle, I think, for me, and that's huge. And that was a positive thing that came out of Santiago leaving for the Air Force. Well, there's a lot of positive things that are coming out of it, but like that was one of the positive things for me that came out of it because I was able to take my daughter to work with me. And I know a lot of people don't get to do that, and that was such a huge blessing for me to be able to do. Not only did she get to go to daycare, but I got to sign her up for gymnastics, and I got to sign her up for swimming, and those were so much fun. Some of the things that we've already done while we've been home. But there were just so many positives that came with, you know, us having this time together. And that's another big part of why we've been M.I.A. because we've been so busy trying new things. And she's not the only one trying new things. Like, that's another reason we've been so busy is because I'm trying new things. And this is a really positive time for me because I get to start exploring myself individually. I've always been a really independent person. Like, that's always how I've been. And when I got married to Santiago, I had to learn how to be codependent. And that's not bad. It's not a bad thing at all. I think you need to be codependent on your spouse. She wanted to say hi. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Can you tell them about swimming? Was swimming fun?
Yeah.
What about... No, you cannot cook. Not yet. What about gymnastics? Was gymnastics fun?
Dad,
Kind of?
I want to go to the other room.
Yeah. And did you enjoy going to Florida with Kinsley?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Carter?
Yeah.
And Auntie Ellie's-san?
Yeah.
And Uncle Joey?
Yeah.
And Papa?
Yeah.
And Mama?
Yeah.
Mama too! That's been another journey in itself, trying to navigate a 2-year-old because she turned 2 after Santiago left. And that's been a busy time too because we're going to start potty training. You know, she's starting to talk a lot more. And so I was trying to focus on her, you know, and focus on that time that we were supposed to be growing together and for her to be learning things and just enjoying my time as a mom to a 2-year-old. Not gonna lie, I don't know if this peaked or not, but I'm gonna add the flour anyways because I'm not a chef. And
Baba!
you love Bubba
Yeah.
and Nana.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nana. We love our Bubba and our Nana. But, you know, and then I was able to start, like I said, exploring myself and exploring things that I wanted to do. I signed up for boxing because I have a lot of inner rage that I have to get out. I signed up for cycling because, you know, I want to be healthy and have that hashtag hot mom summer. And then, you know, I started reading books again, and that was a big thing in itself because I haven't read books in a long time. But I did. I started reading books again, and that made me happy. And not only did I start reading books, but I started baking. Not great at the baking part, but it's fun for me, and I get a sweet treat out of it. So, and I mean, that kind of just defeats the purpose of the cycling or the boxing. But I'm having fun, and that's all that matters. You know, I always struggled, and I'm a huge advocate for mental health, you know. And I've always struggled with the fact of, not always, but, you know, in the past 2-3 years, you know, I started struggling with my mental health. And I'm not at all saying that since he's left that I was happier. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. But, and this is a conversation I've had with myself many, many times. Since he's been gone, I've been able to explore my individuality, like I've said, and my independence. And that was something that I really craved after college, but I wasn't able to get it the way I wanted it because I had a baby and I got married, which is fine. That's the life I chose, and I'm beyond happy with it. But I do think that this is a time in my life that God is allowing me to have so I can explore that independence. And then when Santiago comes back, like, I won't be craving it as much anymore. I won't be wanting it as much anymore, because I'll want to be with my husband, and I'll be able to say, like, yeah, I explored that part, and it was fun, and I had a great time, and I can't wait to explore that with my husband when he gets home. I can't wait to tell him about all the stories I've done, all the things Amelia did, all the places we went, all the things we saw. Like, there's so much that I'm doing now that I'll be able to share with Santiago. That's huge, and I'm so excited about it. I added the flour, probably too early, but I did anyways. And I want chocolate chips, so I'm gonna add chocolate chips in it. Woo-hoo. Don't know how much. We're just gonna dump. That just happened. I've never been much of a baker. I really haven't been. Time to make some angel cake. Hoo-hoo. Gotta spray your pan, or else your cake will stick. Dump in our cake and hold my chocolate chips. And before y'all come at me about the pan it's in or what I'm doing wrong, I looked up YouTube tutorials. I know what I'm doing. However, I don't know how long it goes in for. 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, we're going to do 40 because it's a little watery. Overall, the past 2 months have been very busy. We are tired, we are happy, we are excited, and we're just ready for the next chapter that God's going to allow us to do and have. And we can't wait to hear from Santiago. He graduates from BMT in 2 weeks, like so fast, and we'll be able to hear from him again. And then soon we're going to be finding out where we're going, or where he's being transferred to, or where he's being based, or all the crazy stuff that comes with military life. This podcast, I didn't want to stop it. And I'm not going to stop it. Like, this podcast means the world to me because this is what I want to do. And I'm so excited to be able to do it with you guys. With that being said, I kind of want to vamp the idea of this podcast. Like, it's going to be a lot more family-based, and it's going to be a lot more military life-based, but it's still going to be heavily, heavily surrounded by mental health and how I've been doing and what I'm doing to feel better, right? Yeah, and that's something that, oh, thank you. Family means the world to me. My husband means the world to me. My health, my mental health means the world to me. And it's not just me. I know that there are people out there that are struggling, living the same life I'm living, or parenting the same way I'm parenting. I want to do the things I love all together, all the time, all at once. And I want to do it with you guys. And I want to hear how it affects you. I want to hear how you're impacted. I want to hear what you're going through so we can talk about it. I want to keep doing silly things to make you laugh or make you smile or even make you think that I'm crazy because I can't even make an angel food cake when there's one ingredient. Like, I just want to do things that make people happy, and not only make other people happy, but I want to do things that makes me happy, and I want to do the things that God has intended for me to do. And that's what I'm going to strive to do. I'm not going to show you what this cake looks like when it's done. I might post a picture on Instagram or something, but I'm not going to show you what it looks like because this is not a cooking show, okay? This was just me doing something that I have started to enjoy doing again because I want to do things that I love with you guys. So I'm so glad that you guys were here for another episode. I'm so excited to get these episodes up and rolling once again. I can't wait to hear from you guys. If you haven't, go and like and subscribe to this page. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram. Follow this podcast on Spotify because this episode is going to be up on Spotify. And, just have a great week. And I am back and here to stay, my friends. So be on the lookout for another episode coming soon. Smile, guys. It's a good day. Have a good week.